Okay, today's lesson is 3.3, writing linear equations. It should be on page 27, so if you could put that into your table of contents. We're going to talk about the point slope equation, and that point slope equation is y minus y1 equals m x minus x1, and that's the point slope equation. We use this when we're given a point and the slope, and from here we can write the equation. But basically, what we get out of this is the slope and the point. Now, the way this works is the y and the x are they stay in the formula. The y1 and the x1 will be always given in a point form, and then of course the m is the slope. And all this will be given, and then we just plug it in. So, for example, if I'm given a slope of 2/3, let me rewrite that. So I got the slope is equal to 2/3, and it goes through the point of 6 comma -3. Well, right away I know what my x1 is and what my y1 is. So x1 is equal to 6 and y1 is equal to -3. Now we just plug everything in. So I got my y minus equals x minus, and I'll go ahead and these are the three blanks I got to fill in. So my y1 is -3, my slope is 2/3, my x1 is 6. Now, since one of my terms had a negative in it, I have one more step. The negative negative will make a positive. And this is the point slope form. So with today's assignment, you have to be able to plug your point given and the slope into the point slope equation. That brings us to the next part. Once we get the point slope equation, from here we can get what we're normally used to, which is the slope intercept form. To get to the slope intercept form, there are going to be two steps that we have to do. First, we have to distribute so we can clear out the parentheses. And I'll just put in parentheses. We're going to clear parentheses. I don't know if I spelled that right. And then our second step will either be add or subtract. It just depends on the term. So let's do our first step. We're going to distribute. And what that means is we got to multiply both terms. So I get my 2/3 x, and you still got to follow the rules. So that's a negative and a positive. So I get a negative. And then when I multiply this out, I get 3 divides into 6 two times. 2 times 2 is 4. And I bring down my y plus 3. So step 1 is done. If you have problems with multiplying fractions, just use your calculator. get the answer for that last term. Now my next step would be to add and subtract. So when I look at my term, that's a plus 3, so I'm going to be subtracting. My goal is to get rid of that 3. So I bring down my y equals 2/3 x, and then my last step right here, combine my like terms, I get -7. And that's how we convert it to the slope intercept form.